Hello my friends and welcome to wave 100 with a basic sniper base. Well guys, it's good to be back. I feel better. Now let's quickly do this. So it's basically a basic sniper base. Nothing really complicated. As you can see, you have a bunch of walls. I do have my veteran snipers all together. I try to with this base I try to make it as simple as possible, in the same time as effective as possible. The snipers are really strong, we all know that, but I didn't want to overcomplicate the design or stuff like that. It was a simple sniper base for anyone. Anyone can do it. You don't need any extra or something I don't know, special to make it. And it worked perfectly well for me. Over 50 waves, and now is the time to show you wave 100 and have some fun. There is one small mistake. This wall has to be moved a little bit forward, or this one a little bit forward here. Going to show you with this decoy. So here the units, the snipers or the long range units, they are able to shoot this bunker. I should have moved that before I started this wave, but the wave was there, so I decided to do it as it is with the small mistake. Basically the two bunkers here are going to hold the units from shooting my my snipers. It's pretty simple. I made it. I'm really happy with it. Even if the units are going to get rid of all the walls here, my snipers are still able to shoot perfectly in each corners. I'm really happy with this. It worked perfectly for me. I'm going to show you after this wave the defense history, even through the Alliance season, where I don't know, where my base is going to be attacked more and higher opponents are going to attack it. I still won more than half, and it's just a basic one. So obviously the next upgrade is going to be a more evolved base. So if you are watching my my Steam progress series, you're going to see loads of new stuff coming on. I worked on them and I will constantly plan to work on it. The base upgrades and everything. So my aiming, what I want to do with this base is make a base that it's almost impossible to win against, but not based on bombardiers, based on snipers or any other units, and a base that doesn't really matter what veterans you have. So mainly you can use your veterans in the battle. If you lose them or if you get new ones, it won't matter. That's the plan. It's quite complicated, I must say. It's not an easy task, but together guys we are working on it. Right, pretty simple, just one wall. This is not a good idea to have just one wall in between your units, but as I said, I knew most of the players are going to get rid of the walls, even more with my walls that are not upgraded at all. You can see they're actually not upgraded. So I wanted the people to do that, but in the same time my units to be able to shoot. So this sandbag here, you can see it's a little bit shifted if you want, and they will be able to shoot. Obviously the tank traps, which is they're going to do a brilliant job there. So you can see this wave, it is a little bit struggling. It's not a hands-free situation all the time. I did lose one or two waves by just leaving it and go somewhere else, and I got a little bit surprised, and then I checked it myself. I stayed one wave just watching the screen, and some focus fire situation. If the wave is using its focus fire somewhere around this corner, it's easy to get rid of my units. But again, I did consider this base for a low level account, starting starting with that, it would be really helpful. Most of the fights at the beginning I won them quite easy. Snipers are not impossible to get. I do have sharpshooters as well. It's just because I like them, and they'll always be in top 3 units for me. That's why I'm using them. So basically what we are going to see in this this wave, it's the highest amount of munition that you can get in one wave, because we are going to focus on it. We are going to use all the specials at some point, which brings more munition, and yeah, kind of time it. As I said, guys, if you do build a good base for waves, it's one of the best ways of getting munition. Wave, CPU defend, it can be, I don't know, if you do something else you can leave it there, and yeah, it's helpful. I got loads of munition from that situation, and I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, if you want perks, you are going to be, you have to be able to buy car packs. Again, pretty complicated if you don't, well, only attacking, because if you are attacking in the same time you are using cards, and you'll kind of run out of them. So, you know, it is interesting. You have to play the game at its full what do I want to say? Anyway, at its full potential, and you have to use all the modes, the attacking modes that you have. Right, pretty much amazing. I had 2 sniper towers here. It's just because I had a mission. You know, missions are important, extra battles, the season is going to start and everything. We have to be prepared as possible. So, well, you just ignore the 2 sniper towers there. I just needed 10 more kills, and I assumed if I put them there, they are going to get the kills pretty easy, which they did, to be honest with you. Now, another decoy down. Again, I'm not losing any units. If I had the bombardiers, or if I had the rocketeers, or whatever units, even commandos, they would probably kill each other. Snipers are precise, 100% accuracy-ish, but it's there. Right, so as I said, as anyone would expect, someone would just get rid of the walls there. And you can see my base works perfectly, even in that situation. So I'm pretty happy with it. Well, it's not as good as the middle part, but I still can win, you know? So I'm going to show you my defense history after this. You make your mind up if it's a good base or not. I was pretty happy with it, and obviously I leveled up a lot. My dog tags are higher now, and well, compared with the time when I made the base, and I expected to start losing a lot, to be honest with you, which didn't really happen. I did lose, that's the truth of it, but not as much as I expected. So again, it says a lot for me. Next step is going to be interesting, saving munition, saving everything, and moving it to the next level. I'm pretty proud about this account now. It's getting as high as the other one, the other two, to be honest with you, and it is for me an achievement. It's the 3rd account, and I want to focus on this. I want to bring this account in top 50 and do as many things as possible. Obviously, the way that I was thinking, the plan for this account is to show you everything that I do, which I think I kind of achieved. I missed few parts, few small parts which I thought they are not going to be interesting. But again, we are leveling up pretty nice. We are doing great in the Alliance seasons. The base is doing pretty awesome, even if you don't believe me. Anyway, you can see in this wave, the snipers are really easy going units. They just get rid of every single unit. If you have the right amount of snipers, you're going to be perfectly fine. I think the the addition of sharpshooters helps a lot, because snipers are one shot, as you know, then they have to reload, but in the meanwhile the sharpshooters are constantly shooting, so the snipers are going to get rid of some units instantly, but then again you'll have another few that are going to shoot towards them. Well, if you have enough sharpshooters in that situation, the sharpshooters will continue shooting and get rid of their last unit. At least that's what I try to believe. It worked perfectly for me so far. It's just one tent with sharpshooters. I do have to upgrade my tent. I do have to make loads of upgrades, which I'm looking really forward for that. It's going to be a video, a new base, new upgrades, and I bet you are going to enjoy it, guys. It's going to be pretty interesting. The plan is made. I have a big whiteboard with everything. I'm looking at it now. So looks good. I like to creating. I like to do stuff like that. So it's pretty much what I like to do, and it's nice. Right, pretty much again saying it. Half units are gone. I didn't really lose any of my veterans there, or any units at all. As I said, expecting it, it's really easy to get rid of the walls here. But again, if it works both ways, I'm not really concerned at all. I didn't really use any specials. I'm going to save them for the last 100 units, where we are going to see some massive explosions. That's the plan. I always do that. That's the fun part. Here is kind of a waiting game at the moment. Again, as I said, I really like the waves. I really like CPU defend, and for that to be effective, to be really good, I have to upgrade the base. At the moment it's doing the trick. Obviously a little bit better is going to be more helpful in future. Now quickly get rid of the units. You can see they are all shooting everywhere. Again, here they are the two of them are not going to be able to shoot, but the rest are going to be able to shoot there. I tried to put the extra tank trap in this area because of that reason. You could see this is a little tight area, way more than this one, so I need more power there. Again, it's really important, the placement of your sandbags and tank traps. Depends where your snipers, depends where you want your snipers to shoot. So, in my opinion, well, it's not the best way, but I wanted my snipers to be able to shoot exactly here, where the bunkers are start shooting as well. So I will have kind of a more powerful choke point. I assume it's going to be better if you have them a little bit forward. You have two choke points. I have one. I try to believe that it's a good one. Again, just one AA there is not good. I didn't have space. You have to spread your units a little bit more in order to have space to place the AAs properly. As I said, it is a starter base. It's not the best. Let's see. 200 units left. Loads of specials. That's going to be amazing. In case I start struggling, which I doubt, but have to be ready for that. I will have plenty specials to get rid of all the units. Again, we are getting some munitions, 16k already, plus the big reward at the end, that's 50k. So I kind of aim for 80k now, and it's not too bad if you think about it. 80k, and it's going to take, I don't know, 15 minutes, even less on a really good base, you know. If you have the choke point really close to, I don't know, to this area, it's going to be faster. I'm pretty much happy with the base. Now, sharpshooters, do your job, boys. Do your job. Does that? I want to use my bombing runs, but we have grunts there, so no, are too easy to get rid of. Now the engineers, they kind of ignore the specials in this in CPU defend and waves. You can see that they won't really die. Let's use this one here to see if it's the same. They are not really. Oh, they did. That might be only on the CPU defend then. I don't know. Normally they kind of ignore the specials. They just walk through them. No, they're not bothered. No, not at all. Right, something happened there. I lost some units, probably specials. I do have the AAs there. Obviously, if my AAs were fully upgraded, they would cover this area as well. They are not at the moment because I spent all my munition on card packs. And when I say that, I say millions and millions, but has to be done. I chose to have my units first and then the base. It's my choice. I don't know if it's the smartest one, but I was waiting to see if my basic sniper base worked properly. It did for me, fair enough. And after that I start actually spending all the munition on car packs, perks and everything. So yeah, it's still work in progress. It's not easy, but I did it so far. Pretty much happy with the cards I have at the moment. I am sorted for a few seasons of Alliance. I have around close, I'd say, to 2000 focus fire, which for me they're the first ones to run out. I always run out of focus fire. Now quickly bombing run. Let's use the 3 bombing runs there. Why not? And we are going to use a couple there. Why not? And we are going to use the rest here. Why not? Loads of explosions. Boom. Oh yeah. We got some extra munition there, which is helpful. We are on 21k now. Right, let's see what we have. What I don't like about waves is the fact that the waves are small. You have a handful of units spawning every time. Well, CPU defend, you will have loads, and that's a massive amount of explosions and everything. 86 units left, 85 now. We are going to get rid of them. I think it's time for me to get rid of most of the units. Make it faster now. As I said, we don't really have many units left, so let's try to make the most of it and get some extra ammunition. I assume, and you may agree with me, we get more munition if we use our specials properly, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Now let's quickly use the landmines. We don't need them. You won't get anything extra if you end up with loads of specials, so I think it's better to just use them. Let's see, any crates there? No, nope, nothing there. Ooh, my flamers and snipers, you are going to be gone. Boom. As I said, you get extra ammunition, you get a second special normally if you do a good explosion situation, which we kind of didn't do there. It doesn't really matter. We do have another tear gas. Tear gas are the best in my opinion. Let's quickly use all our specials here. Just make it explosions. Right, you go. We have 6 units left. Where are they? Right, let's see. Don't run past. They did actually. That was quite a massive mistake. 4 units left. Another crate. 26,000. I am pretty happy with that, to be honest with you. Yeah. If I was attacking nightmares, I wouldn't get this much munition, because, well, taking in consideration that I would have to buy packs to replace the cars that I used. 50 dog tags. Well, guys, let me show you the nice defend history, and after that, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed it. I did really enjoy it, and I'm really happy to be back, to be honest with you. And it is amazing. Right, Intel. You can see I have 4 victories in a row lately. I lost. You see, you lose, you win a few, lose again, win, and this was a bad situation here, where I thought I'm going to change the base, which I didn't. So yeah, you lose, you win, you lose, you win. It's small losses here, but during the alliance season, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that because I do get attacked quite a lot, and that makes me get more munition, more cards, perks, you see, boosts and everything. It's something good, in my opinion. Well, guys, that's everything for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you can, please share with your friends. It does help, and I do really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Turn the notification on. You'll know when I upload next. And guys, as always, I hope you have a great day, and so long, my friends.